Here's what you do, everybody. It's your boy Benjamin G. Ditsele, and welcome to the Legacy Network. As born, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this with friends and loved ones. As you can see, this is the second episode of the Legacy Talk. I have a special guest with me. He'll introduce himself, Mr.
Masemola, Jabu Masemola.
As born. Is that your full name? Jabu.
Yeah, Jabu. Jabu the full stop.
Alright.
Jabu the full stop. Not Jabulani. Jabu the full stop. Jabu Masemola.
No, that's awesome.
Great.
Alright, Mr. Jabu, thank you so much for coming. I think that intro was dope. So we had technical issues. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
You know, leadership. Leadership. I'm going to be honest with the person that got us here. She saved your number as Jabu ACDP. So I don't know where that comes from. I know it's a party, political party. So I want us to start it.
All right. I was part of politics.
Okay.
I used to call myself politician.
Okay.
I joined, I think 3 big parties in South Africa until I've learned that political parties they just bring hope to people.
Okay.
But there's no change.
So it's a false hope.
It's a false hope. Because why are we having so many political parties
Exactly.
in Africa?
Exactly. That's actually one of the questions.
Yes.
Exactly.
So what if political parties they are working? Why are we having so many political parties? So with the ACDP, I joined because of arts. I'm into arts. We're there. I think that's how we met.
Okay.
Because I was introduced to her by someone that we met via ACDP.
Oh, okay.
And then ACDP, I didn't spend time. I don't know the ins and outs.
All right.
I was there just in the meeting. I think that's how how she saved me. But yeah, I didn't left politics. Now I understand the difference between politician and activist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, sometimes it's very important to experience things so that you understand the definition
Yes.
and feel the definition. And when I say political parties, they won't work in Africa. I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it. It's not something from the book I've read.
Right.
Yes.
Wow. They say they won't work.
Yes, they won't work. They won't work.
And why is that? So
Okay. Let's go maybe from 1994 till now. So many years?
Yes. That's
30.
30 years. Yeah.
Let's say 30.
Yeah.
How many years?
Yes, Mr. Jabu is making me sweat, ladies and gentlemen. This is already hot. Okay. Yeah, 30 years.
How many years did white government build South Africa? Build infrastructures, build union building, build schools, build universities.
Yes.
How many years?
Yes.
Arcadia, Sunnyside,
Yeah.
was a suburb.
Yeah.
It took them 10 years. Now we're in 30 years of democracy. Now,
And things have collapsed.
30 years.
My goodness. I didn't expect this, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
only thing that you can do is to change a street name that was built by someone else.
Yes. Okay.
While in Eastern Cape, there's no streets, there's no bridges. Recently, there's a child who drowned
Yeah. Yeah.
because was trying to cross the river
Yeah. Yeah.
to go to the school. Yet there are people who drafted Freedom Charter who don't understand.
Okay.
So now I can say that Freedom Charter was not drafted by them. It's like now I borrow you a book on an author. I give you a book, and then you don't read that book. You just go around and say, "Yeah, this is our book. This is our person," and then I'm asking you, "It's in the one."
What's in the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mang it's in. I want you to hear me twice. Mang it's in. You hear what it. But when I say eating, I mean the action. Because the power of the word is not in you saying the word. It's you
Applying,
implementing, and acting. That's why I always say, if there's a church in your community,
Yeah. Yeah.
and there's no change, there's no development and transformation in that community, close that church.
Ash. I'm speechless. Ash.
Close that church. If there's a freedom charter that says you need to have water, but in Amaskara, till today they have
There's a crisis.
of water.
Yo. Okay.
I will say this is a sentence or statement, and I know they will attack me through your the legacy. But yeah, we are here for legacy.
Yeah, we're here for that, exactly.
We are led by village fools. We are led by village fools.
So, I don't know what to say.
So now you go to township. Let me tell you the history. I've been into most big political parties, and I was fortunate enough to meet other people that are prominent.
Yeah.
I won't mention. I won't even mention the political parties. But I was learning the system while I was inside. What is it that you own as a South African?
Yes. Okay.
What is it that black people
own
in township in South Africa? I don't want to go to Africa. We'll go there. But I want to start small.
Okay.
Even the political parties are not owned by us black people.
It's a big statement, Mr. Jabu.
Okay, I must unpack it.
No, please go into it.
If now, me as Jabu Masemola, I decide to fund the legacy, I'll decide what you say, who to invite, what they must say, what to promote, when and how. If you start challenging me, I said, hey, you can't bite the hand that
feeds you. So it's captured.
It's captured. So beyond the political party, who's speaking? No, ANC is, for example, it's ours. Yes, it's ours. All of them is ours.
Yeah.
But who's funding?
Yes. So they are ours.
The ours. Who's funding? Who has a bigger voice? So if you are the president of the legacy, and people they vote for you year round, and then I come, you don't have money.
You fund.
I fund you. Then after funding you, you know what? The only thing you can do for those people to believe that you can do something, give them T-shirts.
Yes. Yeah, no, Mr. Jabu, this is so deep.
So I ask you a question, simple question. What do we own? So when I was moving and Ngichi comrade, and they bring those buses. Noma bus bigafika lena mina kaslam skibele sambe masifika lena basnike dry chicken and what we are there in numbers.
Yes, we saw that in Bombela this year.
Yes. Yeah. We are grand force. Yeah, Tina. After ngena blue lights. Motos is expensive.
Yeah.
Do you know those blue lights? Maybe it's about 4 or 5. Do you know they can feed township?
Mr. Jabu, you have a point. Because we were from Mpumalanga when I was at the party.
Yeah.
And they were going to Bombela.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I saw 2 Maybachs.
Yes.
And then what else? The G-Wagons, I can't count them. Germans, and I saw your status yesterday. Yeah.
And you heard that guy. That guy was asking profound questions. Mister, you are driving a German car in the face of poverty. In an informal settlement. In the face of poverty. When I say we are led by village fools, I'm talking about that. You can drive a German car. Immediately, they vote you in as a councillor, and you leave Hamaskra. Then now you stay in Silver Lakes.
Yeah.
The community must start now realizing that we have power more than. They must use their power. Me, I saw that. When I decided, you know what, now I'm leaving this thing of political parties. They're not working.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been sweating. Being a skipper, there's a picture maybe I'll share with you, and then you.
Yeah.
Being a skipper. But when I went to university, they were not there to fund me.
Wow.
So now I've learned the system, and I've realized that no, man, this won't work.
Yeah, it's
in
not.
Africa.
Yes.
Now I decided to leave politics, and I decided, you know what, I will shout. When you check my status, I shout.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I will shout, and I will post, and wherever I am, I will question. One day, I was doing my third year at University of Pretoria, and I went home. And at home, they had a problem of electricity. And then the community wake up in the morning, and then they went to the council. The councillor opened, and then the councillor, was speaking English. Yeah, and then the community no, chief. No, cannot address us like that. No, we made you. Without this community, you are nothing.
And you're still alive. Yeah.
The problem is the voters are begging the politicians, not the politicians begging the voters. Because without the voters, politicians are nothing. If there's no learners,
yeah,
I'm not principal, I'm not teacher, I'm not SGP.
Facts.
I'm not teacher, I'm not span. Principal, I'm not span.
Hey.
So that's why you'll see schools. There's this thing that we're doing, because Koskolong gets another choir. We'll go to primary schools and we sing choir and we act, so that those kids, they sing. Yo, they come in numbers. Why they were doing that? Because the number was declining. And if the number is declining, the number of learners declining, it means their jobs are threatened.
Exactly.
So now the politicians, they will come to township when they want votes.
Yeah.
And we'll celebrate them. They come with German cars, blue lights, wearing Louis Vuitton, whatever, all those expensive in the face of poverty.
Because they are mocking the community.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I going back to historical Mr. Council, I questioned the council. Within 2 weeks, first week, the second week, there was a danger. Because basically electricity ran. Now people, we are developing, man. In the electricity that was designed is no longer sufficient.
Yeah, facts.
So you must buy a bigger something. It happened. Just that I was not interested to be a council.
Yes. So these people, one would say, but they haven't the capacity to do it.
You know what's the problem? The first problem is poverty.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. My leader.
So, Mr. Jabu.
There are many people who we are calling them leadership. Leadership. What have you done? Hey, my leader. What have you done?
Show us.
So as I was saying, if your girlfriend, Auntie, hey, that's when you cheated. I take it cheating. I will understand. Again, you cheat again. Until when you reach self-awareness. Say, I'm doing this. You. Not your girlfriend, not your mother, not your friends, not your what. You. So with poverty, I was doing grade 10. And one day I was sitting down because I failed my grade. And kids were laughing at me. My surrounding that day observed. I went to the toilets, there's smoking, and I went, we are living in new class, the environment, we are on it's poverty, everything, there's no trees. We are not smaller, but you count them, and I go to my township, I see Nyawope killing people, I see all these things like in the cage until I was like, no, this is not, I don't want this life. That's when I reach my self-awareness. And that's why we are alone because of that. So you cannot trust someone. This person was in poverty for 25 years. 25 years.
Okay.
He was poor for 25 years. And after, we are voting in for this person to be a councillor. Abe councillor yala asoshanguze. Asilekelele lo muntu asibhekelele. What is the first thing? Number one is hunger.
Yeah.
Number two is being seen, guys. Driving German cars. Number three is dala asithambeka kule tavern asavena lobo bambani. Aphuzi hands. Manje ufuna ibhulu. Ayothenga. Ufuna show off manje. Because you don't have profession option. If you can take a doctor, doctor, the aim is not to eat the man. And I'm not saying politicians they should go to school or have professional. I'm not blaming them not to have a professional option because of poverty. But the problem is when you go there not to save the community, to save your personal whatever. That's the problem. When you go there, not to save the community. Okay, let me make an example. I'll start with Nelson Mandela. Where he's from? Eastern Cape. How is Eastern Cape? Kids are drowning. But you know,
and now there's a mess there as well.
Thank you. Okay. Should we leave that one?
Let's go
Let's
to
do
another
Gandhi. The neighbor. If you don't mind money, that means this one. The neighbor we got forget is people say ANC engadini. It's people must also say it's new. And it's a neighbor. Selling Gandhi.
Yeah, Mr. Jabu.
Hi. So if when you be a great man, you take care of your family. You see me? I was married at the age of 26 or 27. And when I was married, it's something I said in high school. My friend will attest. My friend will attest. It's something I said in high school. At this age, I'll be married. Now, before I was married, I had to go back home and renovate.
Develop home.
First.
Yeah.
If I'm failing as a man to develop where I'm from, how am I going to take care of that flower? Yeah, that beautiful flower I'm talking about. How? Because I don't know that responsibility. I have to go home and suffer at home. And second, it's not pumping flex, Baba. It's not pumping flex. Sometimes I'm a boys, lawyer. To build. To build. I have to go back home and develop a car with whatever strength I have. Then I can say I can be real. So ladies, if there's a guy who says I want to marry you, and check lab if it's working and you are gibo mofyagibo umkhulu kunabazali unumama. I don't care what relationship you have with your parents, but those are your parents. Check egibo qala if it's working that. Check egibo qala and after when you get an answer ukuthi lo muntu ongiphatha kahle or kanjani. Same as politicians. Where you from? Your home, a small home.
What
What have you done? What are those people saying about you? What are they saying about
You
you?
can't take her home. They can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charity builds at home.
At home.
Yeah. Wow.
So you failed
At home.
at home to develop your home. So how do you trust someone who was for 25 years to build that bridge? That's why you see them on Twitter. They're dancing, they're drinking alcohol, they're doing what, all those things. So I decided. I'm glad we are still on the journey of me living. I'm giving you the reasons. There might be many, but I'm giving you the reasons. Those are the things that I was questioning now. And I started looking at the ministers, all the top people, the presidents. You are a black government. It means you must trust black public schools, black health clinics, black everything. You must trust them. Why abantwana babo they are not studying at Masisa main secondary high? Where kids enter school at 67.
Yeah.
It is by 3. They are sharing one textbook.
Some of them are crossing
Rivers. They are peace toilets. And then they will come, but there's a 10 of a pit toilet is 1 million.
a 10 of a pit toilet. 30 years later.
30 years later. So if they trust the system they're running now. Our deputy president in England was sick. He went to Russia.
Exactly, yeah.
Why didn't he come? Why did Daka come Mamelodi? Why did Daka come Mamelodi? Last time Baragi newspaper. Pregnant. Da. That's a story. Daka. Sama Mamelodi. Uzi camera how? Usa. Daka ibang.
Yo.
The services, and we cannot blame nurses. Because nurses, the system, they are fighting, but the system is not.
Exactly.
It's like teachers. It's like teachers. How do you expect a child who's from an informal settlement, Ubona rich every day, coming to school? The environment is not conducive.
Exactly.
There's no tree. There's no what classing. By 67, Como bike. By 3 got the skin. And then you expect a poor teacher. And the distinction. Mañana. So those are the things that I look beyond. And I'm like, these guys are coming with blue lights. British is the one that we're praising. Why are they not using our facilities? Our facilities. If our education, when the Department of Education, when the performance said, our children, I'm not blaming the mothers, those are parents, they are there for money. But someone who got 7 distinctions, 7 distinctions, 100. That's how you thank me with that performance. I'm not blaming I'm an artist. I'm not blaming the artist. If never she tender. But Maramkon was also very Jabu. For example, I'm not a poet. But you just said Mangena is the Minister of Education. Who's the minister? I get my card.
Yeah, then you're out.
But we're not blaming the mothers. And I saw the fathers were dancing there. We're not blaming those are parents. They are concerned with their children, what they're going to eat. They're breadwinners. But I'm concerned with the system. A national. Meaning. Dago, London. But it is so. What's happening? Is this real? Is this music? Even the beat. DJ Mama, go connect that. But what happened to our children? We thank you, our teachers. I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming the system. We are led by those people.
I don't know if I should cry or laugh.
We are led by those people. But look, the ground force, their power.
These are us now, the people.
Us.
Yeah.
We have power. Tina, the voters.
Yeah.
We have power. We have power to say, I put you this year's and cancel. I want to say, the problem is there. If the problem is there, I wish you can change. I wish I can be a president one day. Independent, without
Yeah.
Because me, I believe in black unity. Can you come back in London one later? Just remind you, black unity is the solution in South Africa. Is the solution in Africa. Black unity is the solution. And as will come back later. Yeah. If I can be a president, if you want to make a tell, you do something. Just prove to us. Because the problem is that they come in and they sell us lies. Hope. The only thing that politicians do is bring hope. That's why they go to churches. Church is a place of hope. That's why I challenge them. Those who are playing the card, I'll come back there. Church politics, I'll come there. There's a lot, my brother. And they will come to church and they preach prosperity gospel. Now I see the doors are opening. And now you have everything that you want. And then after that sermon, now I want to give 1,000. 1,000. Oh, when we next? We go there because we don't have nothing. We go there because we don't have nothing. So I would say, if you want to be a candidate, before you say beautiful words, because as they go Google. I had someone who was giving a speech on machine. And I was like, ooh, listen, Prof. Lumumba speaking. I follow Prof. Lumumba. I follow Prof. I'm a Pan-Africanist. Not Pan-Africanist as a political party. No, I'm a Pan-Africanist. People know. Yes. I know my people. I know my people. If you come in, I will tell you, oh, Julius Nyerere is speaking. You went and you read his work.
Oh, fresh. Okay.
So that guy was speaking. I was like, I won't listen to this. I won't even pay attention. Prof. Lumumba wrote a statement. Artea. And you can see he's reading. He's reading. What's going to happen? Our teacher reading. You read it and then you engage. So this kind of thing they go and Google. Then they come to the community. They come with political jargons.
Yeah.
And they speak there.
We are
confidence. Stop with this thing now. Hope. That one. Tomorrow, you can't relate with the township if you don't stay there. I said that pothole. We have a problem here, pothole. If you don't stay there, you went out to Udulago Sasaba. Now you are better than us. But you need to be there. Start by. Fafanya something on anyone was that.
Yeah.
Sasa nyanya na uka hasira kayo. Bitsa bana ba grade 12 ba tuze. Ba ka moy. Mama. Mr. Masemola tuze. Mr. Masemola no roof opportunity. No roof was on na wanye.
Yeah.
Kawanye roof project. Roda dandile paleti mama. Emono ka sa ka fakas gravel. Why is gravel? By mixer sand, by semenyana, by rikaga, ngamatrat. Manje yes. PVA, marasi PVA. Manje mo yakhona. Mo ngemoto. Lamata kuleso. Atubuza kuzo. So let us show the lawyer. Put it proper.
Make a difference.
Yeah. And where is the catch now? Now 5 years in office. 3 years work for people. Don't eat anything. 3 years. After 3 years, abantu sibaya kuvuma sibanzana hana masukudla so understand sizosho amara yahamba legend 50 mara sine old age sina abantwana abadala khona sina manzi lani water siyahlasha sinzani all those things the politicians don't make to know all those things
Just the legend 50.
yeah for them too yeah so they are going there for the hunger they don't have other alternatives. It's like those pastors who drop out the visit and then they open churches. No, engineering. After engineering, we go to high school. University different story. Yeah, it's a different monster. It needs something else there. If you see what I don't cry. And the black people must learn this. The other thing is they are not for us. Because you won't work. You go and study something that you won't work. Meant for white people. When white people they were creating this system. When white people they wanted electricity, they took their children to abroad to study what. They came, they built us home. When they wanted to build a financial institution, they took their children, they went outside, they came here, they started what old mutual. Yeah? When they wanted to, do you know there's something called SDI and IDZ? And many people they don't know about it. And many, our education system, it needs to be scrapped. Our education system. If I can go to a township learner, and I say, the economics or business, you know what is SDI and IDZ? Maybe it's not there, maybe it's there. If it's there, he or she only knows how to define it. Because our education system teaches us to remember, not to create. Our education system. When? They teach you how to remember, not to create.
I'm getting stimulated.
And I'm not school, I'm using and that's what they say. If a good teacher of physics or English, I will take someone to and because we were taught to remember. That's why they will do hours. They will do hours to speak. Nothing to art. Sekolah sab principal I salute you. You feel like you demand this. Academics. But include. That was a special moment for me. I was not expecting my name on the list. But the name right head. And then if you conduct a choir copy. I'm not teaching my mom. I didn't teaching my mom. And this learner is talented. This learner conducts the choir. This learner is an actor. This learner like acting group. This learner I don't blame them. Extra curriculum. But go UK, go America, the capital.
Exactly.
When you go to school,
Fact.
you understand? What contribution Maori is the study Our education system teaches the fish how to climb the tree, not to swim. That's our education system. You cannot teach the fish how to climb the tree. It won't excel. So they teach us how to remember. When you go there, they give you award. Jabu Masemola number 1. They give you award to good thing. You are able to remember. You are not intelligent. You cannot read.
Yeah.
Because that's why there's test, there's assignment, there's exam. Exam is like what we have. That's why. I can't remember. Understand? Yes, I can remember. But when I'm putting art, our education system, it doesn't open the ways for us. China. And China, they are studying. You know that teachers who go to China. You must check them. They teach English. I teach English. I teach what is this? Car. There's a spoon. What is this? There's a spoon. The box, choose. They point. Meaning they're teaching them to negotiate for business. They're not teaching them for interview. We are learning English so that we can get jobs international for interview. Because that's never going to be speak.
Yeah.
But no, they speak English. So,
Mr. Jabu, let's take a break quickly and then we'll be back.
So clean my hands, purify my heart. I wanna burn for you, only for you. Take my life as a sacrifice. I wanna burn for you, yeah.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Legacy Network. It's hot. Mr. Jabu, let's go.
So we go to school to remember, and we learn English to get jobs.
Yeah.
What is another reason for you to learn English besides? I have another argument. Maybe I should come back. I have another argument on IEP.
Okay.
And us public school. I have 7 subjects. They don't come in. I have 6. I want to go to university. They have 11.
Yo.
They have 11.
Wow.
I have 6. I want to study medicine. But medicine APS for 45. That time I'm from an informal settlement. Ndi flats. Kibona mkuku watama. Kibona mwana wamba na maji. The stories that emuna. Imikuku yasha. Me, you see me. People tell you my WhatsApp. I made donation for Manomo when mkuku was like bushi. And people came. And people came. People, but you like mad, about your child, Tina Samasa, about me and Hamba. So, no Galam blowing is in Samba. See, to certain will take this thing, will do it. But we have politicians.
It's not your job.
It's not my job. No, baby, you must not like this. You must not like this. But because I'm a fish.
Yeah.
So how do you expect them to yes, Joe, those kids, I went there. The electricity, remember electricity by John? The electricity has so hands. So what happens to them?
Yeah.
What is happening to them? Yeah? You expect that child to come back to school and excel.
We expect flying colors.
Flying colors, how? No, you can do this. You can do this. After you go, Namela MG, Silver Lakes. We're talking two different, privileged blind people.
Wow.
That's why I'm always attached to Kasi Baba.
Yeah.
I'm always at Kasi Mina.
Yeah.
I have friends who stay wherever they stay. I won't be machine. Yeah, I'm not friends like I can but they know. They know what I'm black. And then English I'm fine with them. Why white people when they come as we celebrate it? Yeah. But when I'm but in Africa police station, things are certified.
Yeah.
Satisfied. Yeah, only person you say, Marama essay. Speak English, construction, what? I got the next. But no one figure, I show me language, Zulu, Ndebele, or whatever. It's fine. But it's like black to black.
Yeah.
Better blacks.
Yeah.
You are laughing at me as a black. No, you can't pronounce that name. You feel like you are better. It's just a language like other languages. And I might be intelligent more than you.
Yeah, you can't kill each other.
No, because school it doesn't but intelligence
facts. That's facts.
Do you know those people are from other countries? Our brothers. About school, but they're making more money than us. They're making more money than us. We lost Cologne. Going to school, we are going there to train to be a professional slave.
I know, Mr. Jabu.
We are going there to become a professional slave, a professional beggar. But we are no longer begging that way.
Yeah.
Now we are begging, they must increase my salary. I am working. Economy. As black people, we are not owning the economy. We are not free. Yeah, we are free. Born free is not free. We are not owning the economy. Who's owning a bank?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
For you as a black child to own a bank, it's a process. Need paper. Marashi time bank. If you no feel. Time bank, no feel. Capital, no feel. But when as a black child, if you go and say, we want to start a bank.
Barriers to entry. It's almost impossible.
Yeah. They know really if you want to slow down or if you want to do that's why I love reading. I read. And I love my wife. Baby, I love you because you buy books for me. And she buy books for me. I'm surprised. Now I'll be here because she understands what knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So our education system, you remember, like you pass exam, they award you because you were able to remember.
Remember most. Yeah.
But if I can say to you, create a car.
Dog. No, it's a problem.
There's nothing we own as black people. There's nothing that says black people. I want to skip a Yeah, the printing list. This is the date that I was born.
Okay.
Not born, married.
Okay.
6/02/2022 ka COVID.
Okay.
Ka 2021 ka COVID ka bona opportunity hore roba ithele ko lenyalo la ke batla batho aba fetse ba tla bolela mosenya ya monile ka ntwe ya hae e byang.
Aish. Yeah, I mean,
You understand?
yeah.
Aye.
Wow.
So those are the things we are dealing with them. The first thing that we need to solve in South African is education.
Okay. Yeah.
There's nothing that we own as a level. Watch it. Linako time. We don't own time. Do you know that your age was colonized?
That's what he's saying.
Your age was colonized. Your age. Maybe when we are not 20, we are 6. Why? Because
I unpack this one, Mr. Jabu, unpack this one.
who came with calendar? Who came with time? Who invented those things? There must be time. There must be a day. What if you have a night, a day only? Gunyama, Yakan, pay. There's no Monday. There's no Tuesday. Yet they are helping us to remember Washakani 2021. Yes, they are helping us. But it's not. The calendar we are using, Tina, in an hour. It's colonized calendar. Why are you celebrating Christmas? The man of these of Africa, Kakakan, into a high, what's where? Mo, what da? Cola, whatever, what Onyada? It's for them. You are celebrating things that are not for us as Africans. Christmas, as well, because of the calendar we are using. Birthday, yeah, Jesus, by shifter from April or March, by Saturday 25. Bona. Hey, you don't know your history. You won't find me in the church. Me, I go to church. Okay. Me, I go to church. Chief, I go to church. I pray to a black Jesus. Black God. Me. I'm not praying to that white boy with blue eyes. White Jesus. That's why that's why the most poorest people is Christians.
Yeah.
The richest people in Africa. Those people are poor. But they pray so much. They pray so much and they are poor. God gave us minds. But our minds, we're not using them to create.
Yeah.
Because we're colonized. So when maybe the calendar we're using, because there's an African calendar, our year ends September.
Oh yeah, September. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Then from there September, go back, come backwards. You'll find out the analysis. But again, Dika, the Kenya tribe. There's the Kenya tribe, Dika or something. But I'm telling you. Talk to me now. Look at white people. But only 11, man. How's you go? Understand? You cannot use numbers to determine where you Africanism and the food you are eating, they contribute. And why we are here.
Wow.
Why we are here. There's a reason why we're here. So someone who comes outside, like go again. Our Maramautana, I always have a raja. Garalagawa tella. Bargain. Beef stew. Beef stock. And they get a branonio, a poverty. What's branonio?
Yeah.
There is a branonio of home. And a rebo. Correct. Winning. There is a branonio. Mai, uri mayonnaise. Tomato sauce. Out of my libra. Muna. Correct. Only. Kirasa for a branonio. Who are you? In your territory, in your house. What feature?
Wow.
That's why you are allowing them to say stop using coal. But they want like a penny coal outside. We have a load shedding, but we have coal, so much coal. So much coal. Go green. Go to their continent. What are the go David Manali? What climate? What? Summit.
Yeah.
Yet you want that side as a free. We have allowed not the book, but nothing but the truth. Things fall apart.
Yeah.
Things fall apart.
Yeah.
Ego part in part 1 and part 2. Go part 2. When white people arrived, they were called missionaries. When they arrived, there was someone, it was a chief or something, Nanulago cave. Sort of Garigi Sango. Bamuti Sarama. Urunali Mutuko, Atwanalero. That guy said, don't allow that person to come between you. He's an enemy. Ditsele. And indeed. Apa wena le sekoloto sa bereki? O sa bereki mona le sekoloto. Na. O sa nyaka mmereko. Mara wa kolota already. O fita SARS.
Our kids already.
No, SARS. Okay, I respect SARS the way they are doing it. But SARS. Imagine if many people, government employees, bring up SARS. Abang are living a better life. Imagine you are earning 12,000. They take 4,000.
Yo.
Many government employees, and they are happy. They are middle class. But now if your salary cannot buy a house and a car, maybe you need to have other options.
It's good advice.
Because they don't tell you about triple rates. You go to school, they don't tell you about triple rates. They don't tell you about inflation. They don't tell you about the process when you buy a house, property. You don't have that education. That's the like people don't teach you. Me, I learned when I bought a house. Oh, there's something. Oh, okay, I know. When I'm going to, when you buy a car, when you buy a house, they don't tell you there's a fixed rate. They don't explain all those things deeper. Who's allowed to say man? Who else may you get up? I won't blame our parents. Minimum mommy or a car. About in via on internship. They don't know that processes. I don't blame anyone. So I don't have that knowledge. But to know the civilities, I was about to. Oh, Mama, what is it? No knowledge. No knowledge. When I celebrated, technique. It's after 3 months up.
Yeah.
After 3 months up. After 3 months up.
By the banks.
Yeah. Muna awusakhona ukusithengela i-James. James ne reserve. So kuna mara emuna razwa. Tswele ngori.
Tswele washi.
Yeah, property. But next day is going down. Next day is Jabu. We don't have that education. So if the education is not aligned with the economy, the problem. Because our education prepares us or teaches us to be employees. So select.
Not to be owners.
Not to be owners. That's why for you to start a business, that's why many people I see when they're starting a business, they think after registering and having the certificate and you have a business. No, business. That's not a business. A business is when you get the first customer. That's the business. Without register, that's the business. If you have a first customer and you fight for a second customer,
Yes.
and you see the business I'm doing, the existing value to run, then you have a business. But if we come with an idea, there's a second and we don't have anything. Yes, we have a business idea.
Yeah.
We don't have a business. And then you register and then you do it. No, the business is only first. They have the first customer.
Yeah.
So if our education system is not aligned with it,
No.
we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because as I was saying, there's nothing that you are owing if it is come.
Yes.
But we have our fathers that are working for the minds. They are crying, they are paying them cents, they are working conditions. They don't have medical aids.
Yes.
But they need to be.
Yes. Yes.
And then now they improve the no, it's still the apartheid system. If you go there, that system they used to say compound and whatnot. Still, the conditions are still like that. People are working underground.
Yeah.
They have to drive German cars. But those with suits, wearing suits, they're driving German cars. And their work is to sign here, sir. Okay, sign car. The monies, those ones. So if our politicians they can open their mouth to challenge the system, to say, can in mind, before American Swiss,
Yeah.
now we have an African Swiss. of South African students. It moves from here. There's something called market oriented resources. So it means there's a resource here, there's a processing here, and there's a market here. See.
Let me stop you there. I don't know if we're going to do part 2 or what, but our time is up. Yeah.
Can we do part 2 and then you ask question because you did it?
No problem. We go there. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share with friends and loved ones. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the Legacy Network. As you can see, we can't go back home. It's very hot up in here. Mr. Jabu, thank you so much for coming once again. I never expected this. This is beyond my expectation. Yeah, I know. Where will we leave it?
I don't know.
We're talking about mining and stuff and unemployment and everything.
Oh yes.
But let's start with, we can go to another one.
It's fine.
I want to ask you this question. How important is it for young people to be involved in politics, especially this year? When you don't care.
What one?
Ish. And it's
Okay. It's your question. Now what's one? Let me reason.
Okay.
Why? I have a question I want to ask you.
Okay.
They're involved. Let's say they're involved.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Do they have a say? Where are they? Those are in power. They don't have ideas. Those who don't have ideas, they don't have power.
Okay.
They are voiceless. Emuna, I don't know why I vote. He votes. 1994. When black people were going to vote, when they going to vote for another black party to take over, or they were going to vote against white minority system in 1994 when they were voting, they were oppressed, suppressed, segregated. But by white monopoly system, apartheid, crime called apartheid. Yes, there was in Qatar. There was I think there was ECDP. There was PA was there. NF was there. The plus I think was there. Few political parties. Mandela, Mangba, Yeah. What else was there? APC was there. But let's apply our mind. Apply your mind. They were not voting against each other. If they see, they take Ama votes black. The enemy was white.
Yeah, was white. Yeah.
So you why people don't know because they are minority in South Africa? Do you think apartheid was ended by white black people voting? I want you to hear me twice.
Yeah. That's what I
Do you think apartheid was ended?
I would say no.
There were meetings before Kodesa. Where are the meetings of Kodesa? There were private meetings. They prepared the system. Who drafted the policies they're using in parliament? Who drafted the policy they say you must say honorable? Where is it from? What they were thinking? Who drafted all those policies? Who drafted constitution? Constitution is not for us. It can be translated in Sesotho, but it doesn't mean it's an African. It's translated in Sesotho. If constitution, Kerona, you want to sit on the ground. If Kerona, constitution, you have the right to have a shelter. How many information? Yes. How many? Because she says you have the right to education. I was watching this other I forgot it. Maybe big when we were in overseas. You used to go there and why should there be? They don't have to. But they have a right education. But they're complaining. They don't have textbooks.
The basic needs.
The basic needs. Constitution. It must be really by Africans.
Because it's for Africans.
Because it's for Africans. You have the right to vote. That's the only thing you own. You
the vote.
Yeah, Africans. You don't remember one cars we are driving, houses we are staying in, whatever. Others, if you are staying in a relationship, you share that's them. I'll own that car, don't own it. Even if you can go fetch the tree card, don't own it by God. You understand? There's nothing that you do. But in South Africa, look. Must participate. I'm giving you my reasons. I want to participate. Where? In which platform? Can you participate in this running with a t-shirt?
Yeah.
There's no nation. There's no nation. Are you nation illegally? Or there's no nation that is to be led by a t-shirt. Tina, the nation of t-shirts.
Taking that down.
I was talking to my wife. Why taking? Other people are taking this cultural t-shirts because of Koba. My wife said, "You, this is other guy. The t-shirts are fine." Muna. Monday was my parents.
Wow.
I like my t-shirts. You see black people fighting for t-shirts. Black people fighting for t-shirts. Not fighting for their rights. Because they have a right to stay in Sabah like you. Have a right to stay in township. Develop township. A township that has clinics. Not full of life. Township that we want to do. Yatwa, except what would have Friday soup? But it's close. We deserve to have those relationships. I remember when we were voting university. I don't know, but we AFF for ANC. But we can't have. So you can be him. It's true. But it was empty. It's a wide open. It was empty. Marawa is voted for it was empty. We deserve that as black people. If you go somewhere in a clinic, it's empty. You know that there's a Home Affairs in Midland up there. What's an hour? Exactly. We deserve that. We deserve. I deserve to go to school in a public school. Redoing the classic. And so that the teacher can pay attention. I'm going to get to our teacher. I want to say already depressed here.
I'm not saying.
Yeah. We deserve that. You deserve to go to a hospital in a township. You deserve to have clean water. You deserve that the river that is supplying the water, there must be at least 11 sampling testing points before you drink them. 11. I have a reason why I say 11.
Yeah.
Because the rivers, there is no land. We are Africans, we know that the ones are then they reach another testing point. They stop the clean. You know all those funny things, all those things. You understand? No, but our people are drinking the water. So if I want to participate in politics as a young person, where? Because immediately you are in township, you are in a cage. That's why white people. That's why all the township next big cities. That's how the system was created. They call them when they're creating township. They call them matrix boxes. These people stay in matrix boxes.
They have something in common.
Just you are divided by line. Hey, there's I write plays. There's this other play. Equalize this process. The black truth. The black truth. It's two prisoners in prison. And that prison is a metaphor. It's the mind.
Okay.
As black people, we are captured here. We need to decolonize. People they must buy a book by Ngungi. Something like that. Decolonizing the mind. Decolonizing the mind. Must read those books. Must read things for apart.
Yeah.
They must read my favorite. My leader. Not of Lumumba. I'm forgetting his name. In 1963. That's when I first read his speech. 1963. When the UN was African Union to bless people. What are they doing? I want that guy. Was the president? They say Ghana. Ghana. Why are you forgetting my father? They wrote the book. Why? I'm under pressure. Because
We wrote the book.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
Go read his statement, speech, 1963. 1963. That guy said, presidents, because all the presidents were there. We are not living here without one market, big market, without one school, without one currency. He said it in 1963. Now there are people who are coming with briefs. It's fine, okay. It's fine. He said it back then. That's why Mama Uzumba Lopumil. Hey, do you know what the means of youth, something like that?
Yo.
An old woman.
Yo.
He's our minister.
Hey.
25, give me the house. It's fine. It's the system. They don't want to leave the system. If they leave the system, they don't have another option. They are lifestyle. That's why they say it's 65. You must say the system automatically kicks you out. What?
Exactly. It doesn't apply to them.
There's a guy who rising Mzansi was challenging they were choking. They attacked him. It's fine. They attacked. They are guy from very intelligent one.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to Paul. Like I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you, my brother. I'm resign. You're old. What is happening here? You want? You're old. You're tired. You don't want to resign. But our fathers, my father just retired because of age. Okay. So even though my father was 70, it's still out.
Yeah.
But they are waking. They are waking.
I mean, former President Jacob Zuma.
What's that? And you tell me we need political parties to solve our problems. We won't. Because when they open these political parties, why are we having so many political parties in this platform? Why are we having so many? In 1994, we were very few. And I understand the piece he was coming from.
Yeah.
Jabu Masemola. I understand that. I checked ANC. ANC was run in 1994. Was already corrupt the Chow man in 1994 when they went to I forgot their names. When they went to China somewhere. They were discussing Sun City. See Sun City, where the casinos.
Yeah.
They were discussing those tenders. They were giving them money. This guy forgot his name. When I was reading the book, they gave him money. Yes. They have money. And there's this white man who wrote this book. I forgot his name. He left ANC. And then with Jabu, they were against corruption. And then that's why this guy, when he left ANC, the arms money. They were not able to defend themselves. They had to do what? Masemola is this guy. Zapu, this white guy. I forgot his name.
Is it listening now?
No, it's not listening.
Okay.
He wrote the book, I think. I have a book. Yeah. Next time I come back, I'll show you.
Okay.
That guy explained that. In 1994, after voting, the people were eating. Who were chowing, who were looting. The Chinese were Sun City, those were doing casinos in Africa, they have meeting there. They gave him like 500,000. And then these guys, they were discussing, and then Babonu take the book. Babonu they want something, banking. So they left the meeting. And this guy landed. That's that. So when you're saying young people, they must bomb people. Where?
Yes.
They informal segments.
You're keeping me quiet.
Because the councillors are not in the township. I'm a councillor called. But so if they want to participate, where? What are they going to do? I'm not saying they shouldn't vote. They should vote. I have my reasons. You ask me again. Where?
No, I asked for facts.
I have a movement called Black Unity.
Okay.
With young people. We're helping people. They're not interested in registered as a political party. The one that told you we help that child. You understand? And the other people. Last time we bought the last team. I posted it. I saw these kids who go to school. They were walking barefoot. They were wearing shoes, but they were walking barefoot. I cried. I posted, guys, let's do this. How many are they? They were 3. I want to buy all of them. I don't know if that's not no. Me, I want to buy all of them. Already I have received the other man. I have my friends, my friends, I love them so much. If you have a friend and tomorrow you die and you are worried about your child, connection. I don't have friends. I know my friends.
Wow.
If now get demon, I know my friends. My
Ah,
friends.
that's powerful.
My friends.
Yes.
My friends will come from there.
Yes.
I know which this who where, and they know my child, and they know how I live. And it's the same with me. If something happens to them, and if the family is not doing that, I won't let their kids suffer.
Yeah.
So where? Me. I love politics. I love politics a lot. I read news. I listen to seven. You see me when I drive. I listen to podcasts. Not any just podcast. I'm very selective. The other podcasts that I don't consume. You understand? Yeah. The other podcast I was watching the first episode. That guy said something for fun. RCTC.
Oh yeah.
If you play C, TC.
It's Ligo Brazil. Yeah.
Kita different accent of Japan. Maragi C. C or African changes. Kuna reflect mix. I will do this skill of the accent. Who mix? That I'm doing. Why no? It needs to be clean, it needs to be pure, but the churches are no longer pure. The same you want to participate in politics, they must stop the church politics first, because they are raped there. They are raped by pastors. Pastors they practice cult. So if young people they want to participate, where? The question for you. Number 2. Going back. The voting. They were voting against apartheid, not against black government. Now the voting is against black government. AC is competing with this one. This one's competing with EFF. This one's competing. White people avoid their arms and they're like, in Port Elizabeth. Where once you have exports, import. But I don't know anything about Koyeka. I don't know anything about Maputo corridor. I don't know anything about the one that is in KZN. I don't know what is happening there. I sleep and I don't know who takes South African tennis in Mali. I don't know what they call it, balance trade. Balance special something. It shows Guti. South African tennis. What is the GDP? What is the GNP? They don't know that thing. When I want to participate in politics, that is my language. My language is President, why is only South Africa in Africa the only country to receive 500 million during COVID-19? It's not that a trap. And then after that, we see other politicians, they're supplying after we see why internship? People are dying. So when I want to be in the politics, those are the things I want to do. I want to talk about that. How do we develop a government? How do we change the curriculum? Do you know in school there's something called ATP? ATP tells you what to teach when, what time, and you must finish when. So as a teacher, you don't have time to decolonize this chance. You don't have time to move that. Listen, this is life. You are back. They tell you this week you teach this, next week you teach that. That's why I was watching this. Let's learn. They're planning the lesson. I must achieve this. You don't have another opportunity to decolonize. So what we are dealing with now is the neo-colonialism book written by Neo-colonialism. No longer colonialism. It's this one is professional. So let me close this statement. You're voting against white people. Do you think white people they are dumb? They knew already. We are white. They won't vote for us. You think black people we're going to vote for the clerk?
Not gonna happen.
I didn't entertain you about the clerk. They will show you. Just for what?
If I state funeral.
Yes. Apologize to the land. That's why PAC, when I put him on the PAC, we don't care. I supported him. If you want to apologize, let's be equal.
Yeah.
If there are white people with good hearts, where are they in townships? Why are we not equal? We are a rainbow nation. We are South Africans. We're not South Africans. Others are South Africans. Others are better South Africans. Others are rich South Africans. We experience South Africa differently. Therefore, we cannot all of us.
We can't be stronger together.
No, we cannot be stronger together. Others experience what parties we don't know what about it. Others they call their church. In South Africa.
Yeah.
So if I want to participate, where? So what do you do? They won't vote for us, these people. So already voting for black people, it was something that was created, don't to have a they knew. That's why they created all the policies.
Wow.
That's why when I'm off the charter, you're taking American seats. It's there. You cannot change the education system.
Man. I'm not gonna break. Last round.
Last one.
Let's be with Bob. Coming back now.
Kosi sigelela i-Afrika maluphakangisu olonayo izwa imithandazo
Everybody, and we are back for the last round. I hope I win this one, but it's over. It's over. Mr. Jabu, well, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
I feel like they are pretty useless at this point. But I just wanted to hear from you. You mentioned the church, quite a number of times. The other question I have for you was the role of the church in this year's elections, because I feel like it's a big year. So what's your opinion on that, the role of the church in this important year for us as South Africa?
The church must open their own political parties, the church. The role they have to play is to unite. And if they are Christians, they serve one God. Let them unite. Because they claim that they're the kings, they're above kings, the what.
Yeah.
But they're not in politics. They're not in politics. It's high time the church, they realize their power. Church, they have power. When you talk about the church, you're not talking about structures, you're talking about people. How many churches do we have that are registered in the government? A lot. A lot of people. So if they can move to other structures and say, we are the church. Maybe, for example, I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying, let's support ACDP because it's a Christian political party, all of them.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not part of ACDP, I'm just saying. All of them, they can win. But because they're greedy, they're not united. They have so many churches. There's so many in the church, they don't Christian, they don't have bank, but they have capital.
Yes.
They have capital, they collect money from Monday to Sunday. They have capital. The kids they're frustrated by NSFAS, but the church is there. It won't fund them. The church doesn't they don't have schools. Black church, Christians, black Christians, they don't have schools. They never build roads. They don't have banks. Jews, they have banks. Jews, they have banks. Under FNP, there's a bank, Islamic bank. Under FNP, Islamic bank. They don't believe in interest. I've read so many articles in Islamic. They have it. They fund their own people. So the church must open their own political party and fix. I agree the church is there to say, going to fix people's life.
Exactly.
Yeah, they can open them. Because they don't have voice. If you are a pastor in MC, who are you? Who are you? You're a pastor there.
Ash.
Not in
Simple.
MC or
Yeah.
EFF or wherever. Can't decide to rule up. There are doors that you won't enter. That's why you go pay. Brown envelope, none.
Ash.
Yeah.
So
They shouldn't pray for votes.
they must work.
Yeah, they must work action.
Ash.
Been praying, man. We mean this prayer in South Africa, but they're still poor. It means you must take action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But I want us to close with you just talking about black unity. Just delve more into it and tell us. Perhaps there's someone watching who really is interested in taking part. To explain like you explained to a 2-year-old what's black unity all about.
Black unity is the solution in Africa. Black unity is the solution in Africa. White people are united.
Facts.
Jews are united. All these other people, they're united.
Yes, it's us.
In South Africa, the Islamic Church, if Paraplagamanka one, Maraba started shut down.
Yeah.
Limokasi.
Yeah.
They shut down. Limokasi. They're united. They're united even if they are not close together like this. They're united. We are not united. The day we're united as black people, will solve our problems. Unity. When the white people created the system, they make sure that we're divided. That's why they were divided.
Yes. Divide and conquer.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make sure that they. I mentioned something about things fall apart. They built the church and the hospital.
Yeah.
And then eventually there was a school. You used to study, they were educated within the church. That's why you have Catholic Church, you have all those churches people started in the church. But I will come back some other time and go deeper.
Please, yeah.
But when they created the system, they make sure that they firstly pass a township. Then Mafia township pass Siswato. Then after we see Siswato, and then they decided to take a plate full of meat. And then when they're eating, they make sure we and Maguwa, Tina, Lapapans, we are fighting as black people. And when we're fighting for food. It's not because we hate each other. It's because we are hungry. So they created, number one, poverty to divide us. So that when you have food, you don't think. That's why councillors, they don't think the community. That's why the ministers, they don't think about our communities. They eat bona. If their food is fine, they don't care about that black child.
Ish.
Look at Pakistan. They own township economy. Pakistan. They own township economy. Zimbabweans and the other ones, they're owning job market. Unskilled job market. British, they own land and minerals. South Africans, they own right to vote. Where they sleep, it's owned by Pakistan. The economy is owned by Pakistan.
Yeah.
But if you can unite, you start something. That's why it's rare to find black people having business together. So there are many, let me close it quickly. There are many things that divide us as black people. You can name anything, I can tell you. Okay, let me start with political parties. Political parties are against black unity. Coalition won't work in South Africa because it requires unity. Political parties won't work in Africa because it requires unity. Until we fund our political parties, will be free. But if they continue to fund our political parties, we'll continue to be slaves.
And you can see what, I'm not going to say anything, but what it's doing in terms of
Exactly.
township, our gents. Oh,
Exactly.
now,
Exactly. What are they saying? The drug cities and how they operating? Now this guy Kolani Sizokutola,
Yeah.
why was not he supported? Why?
Oh.
So now the political parties, they're not united. Come to EFF, come to NC, come to okay, let me talk about pure black. Come to NC, come to I'll make big two, NC and EFF. Come to NC, come to EFF. Hey, NC so. Hey. We talk bad things now. There's no longer black unity. We need to unite. You see, when they were fighting apartheid, they were united. It was black and white. Pure black and white. Now black vs black.
Ish.
And we left the enemy enjoying them.
Ish.
And we need to unite and sing one song.
Yeah.
South Africa, their land. Not our land. It's not our land. We don't have a land.
Ish.
But we need to unite so that we can say South Africa, our land as black people.
Yeah.
You go to churches.
Yeah.
If you go to Midrand next to Mall of Africa, there's a mega churches there. It's like estate Yamasondo. Estate Yamasondo. First floor Masondo divided now Vulela Kisondo to Labandan Sondo. And what I've observed, all of them are Christians. You understand? But others, they are fighting with the cult, and they are black people. All of them. We're not united. Come. That's why when we are saying we are winning souls, which souls? I want to know, which souls are you winning?
Yo.
Which souls are you winning? Umuntu biya esondeni la se muruti mangmang utlile ko something like that. Soul. Angirule, I accept Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior. You are not a soul. A soul is someone out there struggling.
Yeah.
Umlethe sontweni nimsize as the church.
Yeah.
I once asked a question. Gary, if you win a soul, a youth conference, that's why I stopped going to youth conference, because the only thing we talk about is how do we see what is the one? How do you leave alcohol? Why don't you talk business? Why don't we say the keyboardist and others here? They are busy chowing. Our sisters, they worshiping team. I want holy people. The people who are driving the congregation with worship, they are not holy
Themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I can prove it to you. I was a worshiping member. Before I was married, I know those things. The most unholy people is worshiping team, and those are playing instruments. The most. If drinking alcohol is a sin, we are there. We are pharaohs. We are swimming, Baba. We are swimming. You see people coming with Izisu, but you preach with sex before marriage is sin. There is the proof. So the churches are not united. Understand?
Yeah.
They're not united. Why are we having so many? Why as a Christians we have one where we submit money? Like, I like how the Assemblies of God, they run the church system. There's a pastor that they hire, preaches, they are now, then after a certain time you go, and then the church is the one that is developing all those things. They buy speakers, they buy what they help community. Assemblies of God, but it's weird. And it's assembled everywhere. And in their meetings, sometimes they'll say, these assemblies, they didn't come on this meeting, what happened, you understand? On their announcements sometimes, you understand? But other Christians, why don't you have one thing? Bank. See, when a bank where the capital, the church is the capital. If you want capital to start business, the church. Then another thing was the street Ekokasi, Ekistrat Somang, the site Kalamandevele, this tribe. Understand? We are not united. And the fundamental of black unity must start in our homes. In our homes, we are not united.
Deep.
We are not united.
Deep.
If I preach unity, I preach unity. Most of us, we preach unity. But we are struggling with our families to unite. So to solve black unity, we need to start in our homes.
In our homes,
Then
yeah.
it goes to the street.
Yeah.
Then it goes to the
Facts,
community.
facts.
Then it goes to the reaching, provision, then the entire world.
Yeah.
But if we are not united as black people,
Yeah.
we are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We don't need so many political parties. We need one party that will represent black people. That will be there for black people.
Crazy.
We need to fund. We need to fund our own political parties.
Yeah.
We need to produce
Eish.
our own. We have many people who are saying they are scholars. They've studied, scholars, black people. What have they created besides writing articles and arguing?
Zero.
Zero.
Wow.
So black unity is our solution. But to go back and unite as black people, look how we are killing each other. Look
Yes.
how we are killing each
Yes.
other. If you want to see, Oguti, we hate our own color, black, and we are not united, go to Twitter. Is it Twitter now?
Eish.
X.
Yeah.
Go
Facts.
there. We
Eish.
celebrate
Eish.
when one of
Yo.
us is down.
It's down.
We hate our color. We hate being black. We hate being black. Me fighting with you now doesn't mean I hate you. Let me fight with you because I want best out of you. But that's why I stop having an argument with a fool. I'm sorry to say that. When you see me not arguing with you, you say something and then I leave. Because
Eish.
it's useless if I'm going to talk to you and you're going to hear me not listen to me.
Yeah.
So why are we arguing? Because at the end of the day, I want you to prove why you're saying I'm wrong. But now you're fighting. No. This
Resort to violence.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's our community.
Yeah. Wow.
Soccer is supposed to unite us. Italy Pirate, the Chiefs. But sometimes you end up, people are beating each other.
No,
But
facts.
what?
Facts.
Because we are in a certain part. We are in a certain area and you think we are better. Those kids in township, they were from the IEP. When they come back with a different uniform, they walk tall, they walk what. Can they ever fit a malago school on Basobola blind? Banali Banaba, minister, Babuela blind. Marama Fitamu, Bas Bamba.
Yeah.
Understand?
No, facts.
Black unity.
Facts.
There are better blacks. There's black people. We need to be black, all of us.
Yeah.
And that's a privilege. And the privilege blinds them. But for us to solve our problems, to solve unemployment, to solve education system, to solve our economy, to solve to have our land back and our resources back and to control them, and to have a manufacturing here in South Africa, we need to unite as black people and sing one note, which is C, or sing one scale, which is C.
Which is C, yeah.
But we are divided.
Yes.
We need black unity. Now, I saw Fikile Mbalula was saying something about EFF. I saw EFF was saying something about I saw Mkhonto Wesizwe was saying something about someone else.
Yeah, no.
Those people who are exchanging, they're black people.
Yeah. Oh, crazy. Mr. Jabu, they're chasing us out. Even you can see the technical issues there. But I think we need to do a part 2, part 3, part 4.
Yeah.
Part everything. Thank you so much for pulling through.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it. You know, took your time to come and join us here.
Sure.
Absolutely crazy. Kind of what time did we chill? Now it's got up to 7.
I think from 5.
No, it's
After 4 or 5.
crazy. Yeah, after 4. Yeah,
after 4.
not that.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share with friends and loved ones. And I want to leave by saying, it's not me, it's Mr. Jabu. Please attack him in the comments as well.
Sharp.
Something